Salam alaikum badingol baltentulam baljayel albi dunia karo dawdala yo bifanan helen nata murungali en ka programo minke wato wati nim blo frinta zinali jang sakachale ke andunga nyim programo nying komin rom be ngalo nyami nga tola mina wala mu nim fondin kella kacha wala mu dialogue with the youth so en komin nin nata dron ka ke dawda wala mu gujurun kolla television o timi alon ko be fonyo kono ka fay gujur online tv yo mbe YouTube tole mbe Twitter fananto momo isem follow-te ite programme ota ya like fanan yo coming mim for drong nyimu molla platform leti people's platform wala mi se charitable platform mi ya lon kon se nyang fangol to nga fengol tangi kachami ya lon ka sen asen sambanyato no bi fanan bo bengol to nata mudun nan jang pour kanyo celebrate bawo ye mim for drong dunia fangola history mo role model just talking about role models wolo mole de keya ka molla akendema wa betema bari akendema specifically bifanan nata walla nga funding ke soto jammi ya lonko alhamdulillah no surprise there wolo mu a man terrain bi abedula minto purunkana nase kacha ay kato minke kanyangala wolo mu kata ka celebrate nim fanan asala experience for moli bawo funding ke jama ni aje drong bi abedami sa fo ilokitale andum waya tara doku jamal leketa ni bondita dulale to ka futa ibidamin bi yo alhamdulillah hanin manta ko jamfandi nsen na luntan bismillah isa fo mi Dr Abass Jafuneh Dr Abass mbe tentulambe jayilambe bismillah lan program to dialogue with the youth so bismillah doctor.
Thank you very much. Barakabake Ibrahim. Koto Ibrahim ngafo nyama. Mbe kontonna mbe la inila dokural be kontonna. Ndela ma waslum Abass Jafuneh fana mu kunjurun quality. Ila la mo rela fana mbe be kontonna. Ning malon foye question on install bari to just a little bit introduction of myself. Left the because Niko Abass Jafuneh Gunjur mojama sa Gunjur Jafuneh wantra Gunjur. So just to touch man for your question or settle on that but ning program for introduce I want to go back to that a little bit who is me boramuntole ning things like that. So if that is okay I can
yeah, Doctor Mbinala Jele, alhamdulillah, komi ya fu nyamin drong, ba doman kan bina ka program ota ka doman kan nganin konatama ngalo ne ko you have established so names Queen Gunjur, but butu wo Gunjur mo melting point lady, right. Konton mu me be wala bi saka bi ma, wo mu satel lomi ya lom ko safo chosani satel lomu. Woka minke kaje konton kilomol ka siyasi ala wala konton dama ka siyasi ala bar be gunjuru manke chosare sate di anymore in terms of that direction ba o modol bondita ndata je lasia modol bondita banjun wolto dol bondita fenke dol bondita bolongol ko dol be bi e mo gunjuru leti bi so woma nyenna mo terenna ba o dol famus Scattred Janneh di so ne ko Scattred we know probably it's not a mainstream surname in Gunjur but alhamdulillah mbe o joni kilomol docteur mbe min fole dron wolo mu bi nata nyanne ke kanyaito dobje wolo mu ke celebrate andum bi mu ila lungole katu ni moy do ko ke nyanta fola ela andum bara andum do ko min ke Gambia be la pride lo wodi Gambia be le nyanta kontani la sabo Gunjur bawo Gunjur nyin sate a lokita baba kele sate bawo min bije Gunjur ngol famo mo wolo. But the amount of doctors Gunjur mean create, the amount of master's degree holders Gunjur mean manufacture and in other skilled areas me along Gunjur dingoliato ninga will harness no be definitely alhamdulillah is a sate nyabo abetara woda mare da ko abe nyabo nyato yami but to another level in both areas but doctor ye PhD soto alhamdulillah mbafre congratulations ya soto area jamale to purun se wo fo mole ning leman tamla andu ngalo ne ko oncle Sido Ali Betara Janneh kata ko nyele yala tol sa indi no albu kam mandika kan fa moy ba ke so some of the technical issues as ken no alta explain na no ni mandika kawla ba ngay mba try la doctor la degree ni se kumo fo koto sim mole ya fo yem comme degree min soto mi ya lon ko sa fo doctorate degree lom wobe level minton so fanam fo mole pour na jiberal sa ko mini be alon ko ibe sabe ji ba wol la londo man sia ba ibe la doctor.
That's right. So psychiatry, pretty much that's my specialty. So afo kala bakele ni ko ba fasara na kamola ko emin fo ne oncle diamata la ko nyako wanga to la problème o alga kala kan nyami wala yatin ko min ka wande kan do ne karam buka fasara ni na kamola so e do je ko ko so ne bulila wande kamola e bugo fo no fo la kamola especially in defon yo ne ajibe en trobra suta na mira bakele tan high school bandron sanyi gelen naraja so 96 97 98 naraja so one inside tema wo mera bakel so ini mo men ka diamu ikra karam bungoto do kudla namanke telefonoti abega ke wandi kamal so kuro je o pour yo fon na kamala ko la bakel but psychiatry wala mon na specialty wala mo mol mi alon ko e ka ini mol ka do ko ka mini son do mol man for lack of a better word mini son do mol man kende so pretty much that's what it is.
Doctor wo kumaya ta baba kele coming afo nyamin bawo ikanyin fanna min fo kulo mi ya lonko abesia kan tolla banko kan baba kele endung abinaka ne so demanding even though mol ma accept even though wala mol timini ya lonko ba no nyin mum fa wala mollet kunu itekela no moliti bi ke mo baliati so nin kuran wala mo nyinte mi ya lonko nyanta mol sotola le min yo do ko ke se mol ma ko mi ya lon ko comme kurandol ka momuta nyami nyin ka momuta wala nyam anu bi Gambia ni ajiba la statistics funding ke mi ya lon ka wo sa sifa so do son me kurawol comme tol ka min fo nyanta nyo karandila wo area la baba ke le purun salo momo e wo soto is just the same as similar to kurandol min fanan kam mol muta nkana ta ke marili tusilo le kan wala bawo ni ajibe only mental health institution mi yalon ka established min ben gabanko ko mutanka da maliti mi yalon ka mominta probably amantan bi 200 la bawo ni moli kacha so to wosifa la jan yo doctor alhamdulillah bina dunna wo ko nole wo mu area te mi yalon ka kumaya ta baba kele Dr. Barry isaje modoli ya fogo ndesani Abass lokita baba kele abe nyinne nyama lafta yela joni do mandim fo mole ya kumasi dami bawo dobje nim mol bondita dami mo jama bi ni futata level do kanyina kununal isa fo kari ndesani ni aja lokita nyinna keta America de bare mtol ni e nyoje junale so ngalon ne ila area nyin karankuwol wonne bi kunti nan na sobe ya bar dinningol mi yalon ko bibi je bawo ite bondita Gambia kabirin 94 96 ma fangola wo dinnindol ma wulu wo fan wo wato bi wollom alfalte sol kono so wolete remember la no andi ta appreciate lete bondita dami fo bi futata dami what they can only see ko ebe America le andun wole asabu ye nyin degree nyin soto bari minala wotole ani mo jamabe America le minimum nyin opportunity soto wala mande doctor let's go back and tell us about ibondita daming you explain more briefly anyway anyway go ahead
was a jampano do wandinde maram fo bakala program tele
yes I went
I wanted
yes go ahead nintarno ngaji be ko abe kudol falale bawo
mala but it's a interject yeah because o silo jampano yo ko ngafo nyamin defon wuludo gunjur jana ko kunda yo war jafune ni jane wol man killing yalo so ngako mas ko do wanding mfama wole nata gunjur 1947 so bira nata nung kanani bayon la coming sama sanol tin ning tiasol sirantim kata lalto so aning gunjurun ko dolle benta central to up country so wala rafa ko gunjuru de ko siara jela hana manke sama kono So he came there in 1947. So Fabakarin Ding alaman newan ka farkala ala brother dole bije wala specifically wala asini gunjo. So bela analogy all time wala contemporaries were fake bati anyula ni wona close back. So just to fast forward a little bit, another bogunjuru at continental bayong latara another for France. So France for in mid 60s to late 60s, early 70s and Montana. So bera murunda fake bati amurunda gunjuru correct. So another na wolto kamu unte bama nyini jana ko kunda. So mobe yalla jana kunda mo mindu gunjuru.
Yes.
So birin to wuluta ulo jana kunda jele. Na dad man steering gunjur na family fo man steering gunjur wona na dad be steering banjule so I business solo sotoje. So maybe when I was like 2 years old, 1 year old and stuff like that, so ndara na serekunda banjul bora banjul nara serekunda but biring start ka cool ka kebado mandi mama nara foko ayin someone back to gunjur pour ngara karam so na foundation no mo jamal la contribute comme na fo la nyaro nyami bari mba was number 1 me alonko I hope ning foundation will lay down because na civil sol bijela but I contest specifically pour ngada gunjur ngana ning grandmother stay so I telephone afterwards in other Nigeria another stay gunjur but tolbe do mun because ko afu no nyami fake batia and wala yatina fo mba manyin so bring na family na tolbe steering do mun so jana ko ndal for a little bit but all along I was in jana ko kunda ite lon jana kundale mo jama baye lon jana kundale.
Yes.
There was a point in time Morgan made a phone call to Mujanen. I remember nung dindi malo komen kata nying suto kara fore kunda ni dinul. Fore kunda dinul senni sananyul jenyulu.
Yeah.
Ni ka nyobayo kan kato kan nyobayo kan. So lundo for some reason yenta muta molbe endan yenta muta. So dindi mo donna ko no na alabula je nyimu karamo sidingol. Because Yamira Yamira for Mujanet, Malon found conton in Tolan, the Barry Montondolo. So Mojama by Amira co Mujanelity Monkey, go from the cosinology, Nintara, Ning, no cosino Janakunda, Dinding, Ning, Nasib other siblings, Ning family foremost. So Eka Ning Senoya Tunoke, but I can't bond because in the monkey yes. So
yes.
Na grandmother too. I think of course Uncle Sidali Olu Kabiring Tobaduaring Kamwe because I bought Gambia when I was a baby. So ko hakilo dia de la current so and the environment at that time too also all contributed because what time Gunjuru Hani ibigel exam pass Hani sungutu no hombo bareka diamui.
Yes.
So Hani football no Hani mino no nimo o culture min bije parents or man karang bari ya ning foundation of cultural and leko ya make so edingo lekaram both Arabic and English.
Yes, and Dr. Me kuntu enung ikaje exam of ning comment transade kata maraseto Mr. Bojan kalo tabulo kan ka results so read so akamu akake mwele malubale ti puri di one fail. I remember some families, I'm not going to name names.
Exactly.
Dingo to kumandi borita le nuta. I remember that he man la fi fango ikafu mwele I jelle soto because
exactly.
Yo Dr. mbe lola je mbina murune kan kay continue mbena berali tentulambe jayila mvankotoma lamin kums manjang mbe tentulambe jayila anin doma moro Mike Jata akananko all the best doctor anin mini bebe jibe rola lafta min ro le programme sea bi bendia bunne bawo mfangola mo mfangola gunjurun ko as always wala graduate with a PhD degree in psychiatric. So womu area timiya lonko definitely anyabo warata baba makele ba gunjur dingol be all areas leto yela achievement also to jami dami mbenga ne tibabudu ama easy komodol kamira nyami minni bijangalo ne karamo manke kucha hani tijang with all other responsibilities and pour ke fango discipline e kudole tuje pour e kudole ke wol manke tilkilin kuti and it takes forever dobije but it's worth it so bina nata nyinam sa celebrate mfankotoma anin nakeba fanang wolom jesuma siseti I think if jesuma valva remember la once a goalkeeper Gambia la goalkeeper kafa jesuma sise fanan be tentula be jayila dada bojang masala ala congratulations to doctor molo be contane ribe congratulate minamurune kam fanam ya to dame bao gaming for Jane Kotokunda was a melting point of education or seedlings.
Right.
The lot of we had the Sabaris and many other people, many things, especially Karantalu Nimfengol, which all gaming for during the environment, then you go back to you. Yeah, Dandami is a continue water.
Sure. For like Jiver Lalfana, give control. The very appreciate for being here.
Yes.
It's not about me specifically, but it's more. I'm not me along among social media cool mantraji back. Boka pare cool min fanan keke ngeke suturo kono. But nying kuma dale puru dinding on koya fanyami ya diamo nying kuma sanyami. Kamorul inspire anen komi nyimmanche komi ko lokita le kanana. Yes, it's often no jele over the jele bari. Foundation of Minty warning Loki wajan for another back, and we'll get to that. So come for Yaming, Janako Kunda, Modo to Olu time Mansai long, but what time Karamolong number one, anything else comes next. Karamolong, more Karano at Tabakarano. Initially, Jan Turbo Ulu, or maybe being Turfo and Dindiman. Kebal Mimbi Wolboka for it to Wakaran cool. Karamosi did not uncle lay all falling, being pap, Kebal Nimboja, another not uncle Sol Minister and the one in Tolu, Cantolbed, you come to bed at school, or Antolomea Kumasini, Islam Kanal, Arab Kanal. So, inspiration on you Kumas. So, na grandmother, Koya for Yamin coming, what time when they comment and star, maybe told we're a little bit younger, more water can, like a Marcelo, Purka, Eka Fenki. But in Tolfong the Suokono, I remember Ning results or not because more better results of Juna from primary 1 to primary 6. So, Jana Kurokundaji, Ning results, Nale also solta. Didn't will bake and Bedamol Benaji. No bake and Ajele. So, Eka didn't will be results read out aloud. So, what time it doesn't matter, no, ni Ekajibe the model of class, especially my grandmother. I think another Fugo didn't come to Ninja Levy. So, Nico more 10 video, orang more 1 video, more 10 non video. I think Mojaleda, Mojalada. No concern with the man.
Yes.
Olu, Niajibe is funny.
Yes.
What can you build in you?
Yes.
Akanyine komonko at all cost. Ko ita la fila ita certain position in class. So one yalo hana ma that story. If on galon ko ita story le bejisi.
Wallahi.
So wolu aning niajibe o time of na gunjur ko ha fanyaming gunjuru kara nasia. Both sides. So there are people I see at the back, but outside of my family that I wanted to mention here, ko influenced it for me early on. One person Mba Kodla is Seattle. Olo Ahmad Manjang. Now I remember until primary, maybe 2 or 3, Ahmad Manjang was the head boy at Gunju Primary School. Yeah. What time was Namira until Kalamataro now head boy from a tomb Yatel. So with all the things that was going around me, from Suokono to Satekono to Karambongoto, those things were little at that time. But Wolu were embedded in my thinking, coming Yola Nagafu Mole when Johnny begins long time. So I remember another day too, Ahmad Manjay speak the Adefama man of fire, remember about Mr. Jabankunda firstly Julia.
Yes, Mr.
Kulio, I could not recall Jumala Kuliomu. So I'm another Diamoraji. I for but a few things I recall mean adds up to my inspirational was Akobela Wuluta. Elaso ko hanmo singa mataraji. Akobari ateba make sure I moto samaranji. Ninkaramola silo. Manon for amo yiri call melor ni na boy solo rimbo la moy. Yo, there was another day too for now. Ahmad Boja. Mojama Bale contributed towards this, but so few things that I could recall. I don't know why he asked me that question. Ahmad Bonjang, Mama Rala's brother, Ahmad Bonjang.
Yeah.
And then because what time one uncle solo hang out. anim fati jani nyolu ba fata nyolu what time on tolo dindia time tening keba jani we are like they are dindingo dal nimbi dal dal to kan sambaje katele no so ngame nga fenne fo kule kata amat boja yininka what ilfa kila minute in the future so I could not recall what I told him so but I answer me like akonyako you'll go far in education maybe he didn't recall this but I recall this so nyunukuma dala komonko dindingo not only dindingo but environment on me and nga nyinfo environment on mol mimba santo la mol minga look up to e ko cool mim fai ni dingo e kramura fail e kay ko den defend that takes them back 10 steps back so wolu ni nyongolu siada na remember lundo fana imam Lamin Touré e kadanu gamole la Casamas so we came there dingo le bosol balore so was until common international city wo yel o nyanda istila wo yela konyako Abass alman exam wa follow ngai ko hani ma wa follow akonyako yo ni ya pass common international pass be price deal o price na banade what big inspirationality what can being put in us is like educational the foundation of and being wajel maybe nyato mina o kachala yo fast forward to primary school primary 1 to primary 6 competition all be in the marathon tema yalon ko ila gunjur online boss na classmate lo the primary 6
okay
Benjamin was my deskmate until like a silo opposite me ndana tin kampungo aning what's her name bangal tere je fontani sunguru no to correct Masi Bojang
Masira Touré yes
Masira Touré and famo do sunguru no to mba
mba jame yes
dolanga discuss here so what time we are so competitive ninga like especially writing English and composition writing ninga ke which until a strand ball to back I'm average in almost anything I do but what time I was not strand ball area so in communication ka nim pareta then my job was our English and composition instructor well the foundational laid on that so akafo jana people in mark akafo in the mali bugol ni exchange the mal student the mali bugol ni exchange na nyot criticize so then la winjame most of the time don't like exchange ngabe kerol because 9 time mako bini na kodoa le mbana kata maka kodoa be kerol class ko ndaba on kersa nyol like kan class ko ndal ni jente ni nyol ni kere nyol be class ko so bari what time educational emphasis mi bakan ndanga mira not only common control fonde bari mol mi to la parents all wole ni environment wole whatsapp saying wole seems to be lacking so wole get a problem with bari from that to high school also malam foi bela fela na continue kata auto fana coming that basic foundation birin to primary school ndara St. Peter's High School Laming so Laming jamenyolo wol some of them went to Nusa High School some of them went to Muslim High School so but unfortunately ndenga 1 year during like St. Peter's I couldn't go further Karamunjo manso I imagine what time Karamunjo o time akake 250 na siara one ma mo fosi but family siara parents olu ka balole think so Karamunjo manso so na grandmother paid na first and second time and third time manso why okenya le fon wala balu tam animal so siselu nimbalu I only wafu so bira I wafu I Karamunjo wolo so ngaje ko nyinti continue lo wanya so mfongo sita nga calculate go you know what I think the best bet I have is to go back to Gunjur Senior Secondary School so wo ndara Gunjur ndara mfongo ndara Mr. Bojaya Mansaliro nga explain ay nga ko Mansaliro ko nyako no itina no ja akonye ko elete nyawale nga fai ndela teacher what time on form 1 teacher was Mansaliro la classmate lo mat nung Jana when he was at Sierra Leone. Remember I cannot do it. So we teach him about Sierra Leone. Kafa Mr. Touré. Akonyo ko no learn in classmate long. So we'll do anything that we can do for you to go back there. Go well if no possible that's fine. So I recommend the one explain it. So doesn't know where I find come go. To nyalo. So I made a comment left na Gunjur because I'm Gunjur dia bakel. Sierra Nigeria to. So I can't want to nyama saja komandi and I explain it. So saja ko that's okay. So now going from 2 to from 3. But going to St. Peter's was a blessing in disguise for me. Because of course, ila standard sul mankili. Around 1 year there, when December for form 4. So but the strategy that I was using there too was coming, like I said, the background that you have where I was building up on that. Could you na boy sol nimi nikada kamenke mboka minki. Nikada club le, nikada school to le, nika football ke. Ite you remember auto different ning to lu kabral no more nyama. The more kita cool baker. But Ebrima Kabiru water when lay down was number of school, every dangerous school. 2 hours. No time table there. 2 hours. You go to read my books. For I understand, no understand, go memorize. You understand, no understand, go memorize. So I can't want to coming, this Kabirin primary school. Okay, Alufal, Alaman Nemanin Kafarkala.
Yeah.
Was our classmate. Alufal, I did graduate in high school. He was my best friend, childhood and primary school. The boy was extremely gifted when it comes to numbers.
Yeah.
So Ate was my friend. So Nakaminake Kabirin primary school, or primary 6. In study Ninji and Cameroon school in study and in Sorkono study. But in Tenada extra. Get a Sorkono because he was good at math. So I can help on that part. So nka stay at Sudo for 3 a.m. in the morning. Because coming home surrounding, everybody want to pass your common entrance. School romancia. So the more mentioned, but so fast forward to Gunyu Secondary School. I continue that same strategy until form 4. So from 4 exam wa more on the back to Serekunda. Nadala question when he came from Europe, I mean Marco no anibe business so no will be steering. Mandra na soko, no so but no will be steering. But Ebrima Kabiring from 2, from 1 ngojol, from 2 to from 5, then man class okon. Then man school fees jo. Okay, now on the call, ning ma effort to get to where I was. Nte hani nte karan. Nte karama halon ko on foundation for me. Because na uncle sol jube or people that nte grow up to kanta min. Okay, mina karanta ni man karangira lifestyle jube kabiru time ngalon ko different so kanauto. So birimboda Gunyu Secondary School ndara Serekunda sajaya in command bring source not. I wasn't expecting to go, move beyond that. Sada in command akonye ko nana ela social nara akonye ko data kramoni wherever you can, because I came out the best out of the school, the whole school. So when I'm in data kramoni high school to finish up with extra 2 years, secondary school on form 4 like that. So what I think instead of 95, I did 96 because it's a form 4 repeat. So when I went to Nusra High School, Nusra High School, and Muslim High School, Nusra High School, but Nusra High School put me at form 3. So Ntara Muslim will put form 4. So 1 year back, so instead of Nusra High School, Muslim High School. So Muslim High School, from Abirin Daraji, I continued the same discipline. Ning Abdugay, I'm going to tell
Yeah, Abdugay, yes.
Ning Abdugay, Nkata Nusra High School, what time or me bundun and travel. So then I'm at so don't let Gunjuro time. Then I tell Tembeta Muslim High School. So yeah. Amadaso was my partner in crime.
Yeah, I know Amadaso. Ndala yes. Opposite, yes.
Exactly. Don't like a story nyokan, don't like a cool bacon nyokan, and be what I can criminal fanat. So, but Amadaso, then like a story nyokan, Gada Alufali our time or Aluhari was 1 year ahead of us because na Maths at Muslim High School left to come here for vacation in America. So my master's exam was about GC was about maybe 6 months. So Alufal was Konyako, I cannot drop. I'll work with you guys on Karaji. But in the make extra. Ning Abdugay Nyolu, Ngaranosa High School, Ebrima, from 12 o'clock midnight for someone that 8 o'clock. Suto, Saturday to Friday to Sunday, someone that. Nka bugol me like just bugol exercise bugol. Nka read lenga bang ya understand be memorize. woy mako le baake because brintara muslim fombo de ji decision on wala kana ji decision on wala kaji I've never take second in there na do aggregate 11 ne wala kabundi ji woman kon hagilol dia do modol ji but come in the extra effort that I do because ngalo ne ko nga fo nyami ndene man karam mojo kabin fo mtu so ngalo ne be faltal drum nital no so Ebrima nka wala rabangola ML Drame was Tola coordinator ML Drame Abantala. He was former chief education officer.
No, he was my agric teacher. You know, he taught me.
He was agricultural science.
Yeah,
I'm commanding
science. Yes,
exactly. I'm commanding Lundo. Where are you from? Nga fai. Akonye ko ila guidance ambana puro ina nanja. Because Brindar Muslim High School for now the same thing I continue. 4 years mankara mojo. But I na great solid the effort that I'm putting in there. So nara akonye ko ila guidance ambana nge sambana. Wala explain na students no banyami. ML Drama ko okay, that's fine. This guy went, brought textbooks from a different side, from other areas. And textbook is because I want to get notes done read. I mean, private teacher so can also done read class. You know, notes will make a difference. That's all. Textbook temple. So not friends or textbook or call use and what time can be more. So I mean, textbook or dinner towards the end of Form 4. So I examined in the 2. I'm just bringing this there for emphasize how I was able to go through. So I examined in the whole school, but I finally examined, but it was too. I said to a point. Now I made a fail. So, but what time on the strategy was, you know, ima me long, ima me understand and memorize, and do good table, fan table. So now, no high school, no chronology, shoot on kana. They can book or memorize within a week, repeat. Read, memorize, repeat. Drame another exam I took force in the whole school. Drame woy ala funko genala fale. Ning in Arab school kamor bay. I can debon the student more kon lundo there was a day yembele bay. Funded outside the school Muslim high school yalo on the main gate entrance oni. Belorim band. So iko nime man kana mo je man tan kra mo exam wala. And woy ala mock exam akela funko le komi ila funko bay dami. Akole indicate coming not necessarily success to GCE, but it tells a lot. What the preparation of nemo work would bring me down. So yembe funding a drama mantraji or for some reason yembe by student will be more majo. All everybody from mini majo yembe funding. So Belorimban they come all command one by one mini ajo will do. So fortunately there was a student me along ko atomo abalati. Amanke Abass Abba. Yeah. So the guy who was calling people's name, I didn't tell on the more. So that's how I was able to sit that exam. So I explain drama. So drama I make school loco a kind of problem in the school. No school ba wala nyam. Nana GC bank, na resource na the same way come on nyam in secondary school. So school o command. Well, not necessarily command ya fanya source nada. So I went to school. So when you come to school, Joe, we cannot give you your results, but we can give you a copy of your GC results. So nga jube. So more time on sister dobi over maybe 3 years. Abedukola some insurance company development. Entara nga explain it. So school of na what time bunjai bija we have people that help students like you. Here, but a scholarship will mean the $5 no banta. So, but the name almost no means a marco no near mojo. We will give you your results. So, okay. So I copied it. They didn't give me the original. So I copied another sister. Ajibia kunyako. Kunyako nyimbe dula bari. Not to come 1 semester long, 2 semester. 2 term, not semester rather. But it ain't only follow baking la femanjo. Kunyako bari saying. Then can no dollar do cook. Kunyako current America la mo kende balom fana kunyako. Istano ya nyini kai na idea. Ya jube fase mako no ba. So I ofonye man jikifam ngai go okay ngai go lem mbado nga jube. So worked I will office of Nyawedami that's next to RVH or office of gas station mimbe kwarangul fankanji silo kanji next to RVH maybe that towards inside coming towards Arch going towards Macan Square. Our office will be on the left side. Kafa Imam Isa Gate. So Ebrima andala je with my results mfura je ngata ala secretary be bundalo je so ngak ko lafta karale jela akonye ko abe busy ngado wondi isa sino je ne so on sita je so bira pareta ko afonye kai na he probably thought it was business as usual. So ndala je sita in sindi akonye ko what is the problem I explain that kai ko well ndala kara mo ni ngana results ta bari mang imana results na ndun lafta ka ata purungata kind of do kunyiro na come move on next step. So jube akonye ko nyemela so nga ko ha amalla na ko akonye ko sai ite karamo kano nyadile ye karamo bang with these results with imang karamo jo ye karamo bando. So na explain I akere nyame ko na explain nyame something. So akonye ko ke sai me menkela akonye go back to school ya for ko ye la result facts nani because amalla me bembo. So ndefunda won nyama jani fundi fana akonye ko some of my teachers I hold on in school and when he was a kid. So I couldn't go, okay, go back to the school for a funko in fact. So birin jida jendinga jida nga among halfway to a phone school or call. So I ko I not move for work yes. So information on Senai, yeah, fax I. So never school you go yeah, didn't but he couldn't go fax already. He called here. So for more on the back, Ebrima, this guy I don't even know how to explain this. Like it's so emotional.
Yes, mbadingol mbal temtula mbal jayila coming afo nyaming ning Dr Abass Jafuneh ni wala be programme wala bi bawo landmark achievement ke kafan karande from one level to the other, you know, 4B afutata la PhD degree la, you know, and coming online mo la platform waleti ning mo je me along access to tala especially ni boda gunjura ning combo and anywhere else okay commandire wrong ne celebrate to thank you and in the warm areas mo ability in bawo platform of wala is a charitable platform nimbulo ferinta wati len kanajang it's been a while not a manna platform auto because you know things happening beyond my control then barbi alhamdulillah in Dr. Natajang mbenna jiberal tentulambe jayla Usman Baro fananko congratulations doctor for deserving achievement. Maria Majuara once again says salam to everyone, salam to you Fangola Musola Moti and then Seni Mane Ndoma ko congratulations to you both. You know coming for wrong a program ota nga share bawo ni aje mfango we do there in doctor la jindula la mo jama similar itata similar situation nela you know mfango tata similar situation nela kabo form 3 up to form 5 man school jo nga exam fee da male jo and I motto for me along ko crucial in my life wolom bun jaiti bun banjon fabe balurin ne famantala balurin help me name by a telecan nafenang being all levels bandaman resource to know and the late uncle boy nene has to have a contract at Central Statistic Purukana final 3 years old ninjo from form 3 to form 5 but school fee manjono and wala na bring up and don't the voluntary teaching because I couldn't take my results out nobody ngana results jele because buni atandinale but even copy imadina so that bunjai malo anina grandfather a managing yadi the fire conventional ni mbay nintara buni ya wala not around kamol by a kafonyele stay ML Drame was my agri teacher. So from form 3, I was a science student. You know, I remember Amo Minfo gave me books. You know, he after chemistry. I was struggling with physics and chemistry. And Muslim Gunyurungosi at the Jelazonga Munyo, Nimi wanted the Jaido for book all uniform all Lela. So that's why I was equally emotional when you are saying it's almost the same journey. And Bunjai, Malum Fabe Balurin, the farm and Balurin. And I owe everything to him because Nintarunu Yembai, no grandfather couldn't afford the, but anyway, I can see kilo Ninsisel. You know, and Impakayol the other, you know, anytime Nanata. And credit to Uncle Boy, very census Bekeri at Central Statistics, so 6 months or 3 months census. And he paid my when I was so doctor, I can understand your feeling.
Yes. That always you relieve me a lot.
Yes, because from 3 to exams in the manjo. Na grandfather maneto na exam fee for O levels I wo jole But thank to Bunjai. Labang la nina grandfather dal talafaka na jibe all the way to Gunjur. Ngamoy ko bira father fanganata jele. And that old man, he don't even know me. Nina benta bi atel lonna who I am Bunjai.
Right.
Yes, but he helped me. Ni mbaya ko nga say, very na results natin tata J, Mr. Njai, wala bi jate mo deputy, akonye ko, Mr. Janneh, this is your results, but I cannot give you ila results slipped. So that's why I went back to Gunjur in that voluntary teaching the secondary school on the Sajasane again, and until Birim Boye was central statistics then another results, but when it was too late. So wala sabu, I have to go back to Gambia College the following year, bring another results, but the 1 year betambitale, I couldn't even take my results off, But somebody told me Bunjai is alive, and definitely I owe everything to Mr. Njai. Somebody, Sar say, I saw Bunjai in Banjul 2 years ago. I'm sure he's still alive. Congratulations to Dr. Abass. That's Adam Ture. So, Doctor, I'm online, but I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, you relieve me.
Yes, but the same thing. So
Yes.
but so this is why the whole purpose of new interview is important, so that the younger people bije kana mira ko kodo dam malum bao mo jama bijambi kamini jibe ka fo lokitale itata joni minne tolma wolong is and so you cannot see a bull of fall nyoka who was a desperate nyawo nya isela effort to the maximum. So ala se tarefe but ni ko le koleata drong dan ite be sirin one place iman la fi effort kela you think molle nyante la fen ko kela probably abe koleala baba kela ba o mo baby ka lokino you have to put these efforts because nindaronila results man better I man effort put together.
I won't get to
definitely nobody is going to support you because they have to see your effort. And manke ko ila intelligence long because ika effort of en mo jamal bi they are equally intelligent but nila effort lacta then you will not see the results ila vitamina. So ning is so important. A boy from Gunjur based in Valley de Oster, may Allah bless you all. Thank you so much. Dr. Nsebula yin continue because yin important the whole purpose coming for the youth ba yin program mo dialogue with the youth solid pour nga funding kill inspire wolo yin dunia balu there's no straightforward ne moje top janni be diamula ka loki tale be fenkite din ala background o jibe no might be wobe inspire lale so nina sabu hani qur'ano kon coming ngam for drong ala kam history li fonye mole min tambita mo kendole min ye battinge fanela history so dan se learn from this and salon ko nyinni bita even kila hanne ala kay jita arjala nyaaw atela effort hade bin dolbe ka wosi so mo be nyanta effort kala doesn't matter ni ku intelligent fanang ni man son katola ila intelligence definitely abe lak la baba kel so nyi mayatale tourists also say many congratulations to Dr. Abass. Dr. continue la fen ko la doctor bar ku killing wo wato komi ya fu gunjur to nyaajale ko to kunda bar wato gunjur disco siaring almost disco sabakatare jele sinama fula and alla boys or rappers alla noise warata baba
bad, yes.
You were very noisy that time. So how do you manage this? How do you mitigate this? The Gunjur life being, even though there's a high life in Gunjur. More than blood, Oka Sabu, the surroundings from Birikaman in Kombonim for Nube Kana Gunjurule, because of the kind of life Mimbije. And when you have the Sabarangs era and the rappers will war to so how do you mitigate these things together and you navigate your way through on your studies? Because is it because of impediments nimma effort ke probably my background or means war is going to have an impact on me? How do you manage in this chaos?
That has to do with the background that I came from. And in Alonko, Nimmo Jamala, what you can remember from the boys or all, we are all, for lack of a better word, on the privilege, but in Kafajanyoti. So Nam found a situation of understanding, and the foundation was already a Kwakwasan. Now my grandmother was a strict disciplinarian, and education was number one. Everything else comes second. So foundation was already laid. Parents laid that down. So bring work it up. So I can build upon that was easy for me. So I realized Kufana, no situation on indol man killing extra effort okay, I wouldn't get to anywhere. So wole atina but jenga murum no continue.
Yes.
I wanted to finish where I stopped. I was a little emotional. Sorry for that.
Doctor. Yes. No, it's okay. It's natural,
You relieved me on that because nenema alonko, there is somebody similar to me.
Yes.
Story mean for anything. Only few people know this in my life. Even people in the backling fackling, they didn't know this. No more than the backling fackling, they didn't know this struggle that I went through. And it's like I see a complaint. Continue.
Yes.
So I wanted to finish these guys learning because I think I have to prove more being in. So birin nara muruna ngalo officer je natara Ebrima, you would not believe it. This guy was celebrating me like a dingolonti. Mafuka barindemo mafuka afongale wulu. Because I know story lemo birin afai. After I know sister on I know kodokoke, of course. But bringing a story for another GB, what I came up with. I know I joko if ning ajarata la puru moya makwe. So birin fura la kwenye si da kwenye ko 11 minutes. Ka gonte maybe nga ngata school nga continue ila ngata college or ngata A levels. So akonye ko this is what we are going to do. Akonye ko since it I check was avanya akonye tell yokara more. The whole areas from past 2 years old. Ability serve one day akonye. So akonye ko this is what we're going to do. Akonye ko see from forget about sixth form, forget about Gambia College. Akonye ko ngamole long awul mbeni bole la ni ita do ko you just stand on your own. Correspondence to outside America, you need to go on further education. Okay, but what time because if you know where I'm from, the journey to that point, I come in for it's just it's just the guy is just talking. So another when you go, I called in a when you go tie say so when $50 I hold in the money na land sign. What time will pass of man for $3 silomba banjura selekunda. A few days na when you go tie so my muru nanjang will go there. Now also my embula motoko. And samba it's a company called LSAFE. They in hotel local I know what bowling and work. I work in a police correspondence kino. So I was doing this correspondence here. Fast forward to actually sort of the guy he gave me a bank statement and bring another bank statement na build that interview bring daraji galo konyo ko ila sponsor sambana na daranji ya je imagine ka anything so amana ko manda ka akaya ko zongo idingo so bla bla ka ha an ko manda konyo council konyo ko I hope you continue what you do here in America akonyo so towards the end la. That's when the family form, including my father, Noko, I was on that journey. They know but they didn't know anything about this. To be an inspiration to others. Can I give you a big silver platter? No. You have to make an effort. And the foundation has to be led by, of course, other people. You have to get inspiration from other people, parents and people around you. So I'm saying the difference with the kids that are there has to do with parents filter in many ways, including myself if I'm a parent. There are a lot of parents may along now with emphasis for social media and for technology advancement also filter from that. But educational for a PhD or is is meant for some people, not all people. But educational high school one educational. By it be 15 years old, 16 years old, you could drop out of school because if you listen to if you're me, tell a story. I mean, they had more difficult than me, but I'm especially in so what I narrate this story the way I did here. I'm very private. No friends will about a story for you. The boys will make it. They didn't know this about me. So
Dr. Nina Sabu Natajang for online. This is the first time Mfanana story to tell to most people anyway. More than 10 years long. But you remember my grandfather is one of the poorest in that area.
Right.
Father Mambari and Woma told Dindia wow to my family. Very told Dindia ring the different from Scattred Janneh Kunda to Father Mbaya was crazy. I told Nadindiale Korketo Letaraji, but that's a long story. But he was my friend, and so but coming in for wrong for Ninkel Nyanta alone Naleko, more baby ka all round Fenko Soto. But at the end of the day, if I'm Nyanta responsibility Tala, Puria try ibe situation kono ye navigate through. This can be very, very challenging. But coming in for wrong, ye karango ke because Ntata Jenga didn't will taramini along ko drop out from grade 9. Iko karango buka muona fire ibal ka fonye ko karanta la fo batata imam fem found no grade 9 students led. So when this journey want to kucha hanity, it's gonna take you for years and years and years and years, including hani kila almi along ko alaka jindikang among ketilgilin ko they drop out grade 9 grade 12 iko ite karanta la fo ikumote na faman tara karangola wolmu kuleti mi along ko jahiliya time wala moleti ignorance lom. So wale atabu nate fe na jampuru funding ke se inspire. It's a long ko yanta effort pour la jela andun dunia nin joni manke tilekelen joni it takes long time, sometimes forever. Then nibe futale la destinations la woya long. So ila nis fenko ning is very, very, very important to bring it together. I know you are a private person. I know how humble you've been, all the time in your life. But once again, coming back to rappers and the chaosness of Gunjur that time. Because Dolbe Dindia ato mina quite the water disco jamaman soto cinema bije. But later on, because what the guys will be caring and the Wobaka frequent tinti. But that will be Nala Wato DJ Gas, DJ I, and many things, Sabarang's time, Sabah and all those things. Rappers was noisy, so one will wonder, Abase Ninkenya Dile, while he was in rappers in Mia Longo, almost every disco, Alcamobile disturbing the disco.
That's right.
Yeah. So how did you manage this?
Actually, you Tonyalam, you mean for anything Tonyalam, until the time or especially until we grow time from primary 6 to maybe in 7 or form 5, Gunjuru was all and bring yalan recall ko bring nada ko mis nice experience boya ko nyako no me buruna imla. Yes. Maybe he thought because of that in Gunjuru I think love buruna no. Yes. But how I was able to stay on top of that. No bake it you acclaim that. Yes. I did everything that my friends did. Everything good or bad. I don't have to name things. I did whatever they do, but at the end of the day, it's going to come back to this. So I set myself a timetable for myself. Ebrima. Every day, 2 hours less spare to read. I remember few times, not only one time. This was maybe not from 2 or from 3. It's every day. So I so set and I diligently followed that rubric, So until escape to you could say if it's fair to say because more than means more so the he was doing that, but it was all built up on the foundation, and I got to a point, near to a certain point, more if I like a wuliak. So I did everything that they did, but at the same time, I set the time for myself. 2 hours.
Dr. Wakumaya because Dobije, more than the priority sotola name didn't the for enjoyment or funding care and yanta fenkola and you follow control for almost every day in Tolka Fintide. Nata soldier new all in but for a study ke follow. Custody and Kafenka and the new competitiveness BJ ko, Nawulal one way to ke bondi fengo kono karango da mality and all those things. Nintamni to okay, let's skill for no because before ninkel ye other side follow on the time it became a skill to yes afon se min no what emphasis bakatara wo come back. But say skill wolf and begin and niman karan keno is skill solning me yalon ko say no because there's nothing better than yetarela freedom ndingo kono ikakule keno ifango ya do atanya. So what kumayata baba kele Dr. Bot mbe molbe mini bijam mini ko bun be balori ni me bun jaila number soto you can contact me and all those things. Dr. Bori anung Gambia be can killing because this is Mr. Njai atoku njama me school video akonto.
No, that is Oman Kemisanya. Mr. Bunjai was Koya Fanyam.
Me school.
Mom is a gay. It's not Jai. His mom is a gay.
Gambia Fanambe Mukan killing Waleti. more me along can me long, different surname, different tribe probably. And then the phone me long all. So OBM Gambia la kankiliality sometimes more emphasize on the division side of the Gambia to the extent that the camera need to kontom nyinti ndomu kontom nyinti da to luka kufang fang keno alma nyenda kukela no royalo. What is sad? But this Mr. Bunjai, not only you, but he did that for me. Mr. Gay Fana Hela Ninkete me along. So Gambian Bemu killing Bay along, we are all related one way or the other. And the Gambians can do a lot of things behind the scene for each other, meaning tribal Coleman Kili Walla Fenket and Tin Fenket. So Ninkumayata Jebakele. Dr. But fast forward in America.
Right.
You know, America monkey dulacha hanti to go and learn, you know, and it has to journey aketa wati lela aketa extra effort lela dobi je haniya wo kenyawonya ake defeat le bao, you know, dolvanang almost 10 years duration of beke karango tijanne be border one way or the other, but at some point a certain level bika wokeno. So and amanke mola futi amanke mola lack of intelligence nima navigate no dobi je through mol mimbe koma wolima along, you know, but despite all the challenges, you know, it continued the career in 1996 or whatever. You've been going and going in and man dilute in terms of aim and objective, target, because it has to take all these years. Because now I remember there were times some of my sisters ninko you know nimbe karango lante ko do kine ka ho bari modol bi jele na yalo. So where the dolman tara karamfo wala ja because wol batata le give up that the system defeat them, but ni o fo do ka fa bari ni mol be karango la je wol bi na ko do kile be nyinna. You know, Doctor, how did you do this? You know, just explain for the sake of na boys or na young people or me along ko bije. You know, puri exenyina. And doctor, because nying fonga emphasize, although nying back way is very attractive, and no more safoko yes, you know, cool lebe collaring and all those things, but cool collata nya dobije, you know, ika jibele ngamine ke janimbe nyintala ngamu option ne try mini failta mini work ta janimbe dunna nyin fenko kono, because every other day funding be fala drop, you know, because he hamo warata nya ni da de fate nyin dangerous route tay laftela wulula mi makoyla ikolla situation no ground di kule fango because say you are not even there, you know, na cousin, you know, na mero wol do la ba dingo went through nyimba ko e gunjur dingo min da ma fata woto wosiata bakela na say meji hani say is almost abina 1 year sila, so hani bi mo nen man fe moyla, but on a daily basis this is happening. So the funding kel kalong song to nya ko kole atalan, we know ko kole atale, but explore ye kudo navigate and give your best to the extent that ya long ko kudo man so ton se minkeno the ne se nyinke. Dr. But you know, let's come to America so that funding kel mimbe ko me sa long ko hanni na ta jang is gonna take you this long, and the woman kela futi pour kadawola, especially in terms of higher education. Go ahead, doctor.
Yo, Ebrima Janneh Minala, I wanted to say something. Janneh Minala, maybe.
Go ahead.
So, any member for Bunjara help, and then any mention ko Gambia yung kankiling ulit man long man the same tribe. Intana mera sign the work master. Yeah, it's never been like that. Until from a big grow time over like Bundi, not even Gambia. Ma Senegal from it. Gambia, what untoli. After Bunda bunkono, ilunda dundiji. That was our culture growing up. Fendila morbul nyaonya, they do that. That's everywhere you go. And Gambia condemn nyama very recently. Intana mera cool fund. Halka Gambia. I didn't know this kind of stuff.
I didn't know them.
You know, Gunjuru is the most diverse place ever in the Gambia, you know. This tribe. So Nika Moy is very sad. Yeah, for Nyame. It's very, very, very sad. And another thing to Nimoro Kafoko, Nkamoyle more Kafo in these platforms and many other platforms, Abass is very generous, is very giving. If you know how the Abass started through Minna and Abass for damning, if no more generosity in the Abass after the so then if I me alonko more kente. Well, I think the Nimolo for the Moka understand no phone. And my dad, those who know him, when he came to Gambia in the 60s, late 60s, he came to Gambia with $3 million in the 60s in Golofoy. What time home could Jamalti neo falling to this month? Yes. I could also get a baby monla, you know, that way. So somebody who grew up in that environment cannot do otherwise. So I'd love to only emphasize a little bit too before I move to the journey to America. I probably went through the same thing and everything. Yo, na bring nanying program banda. I think I'll bring Murunta back to school to do this doctorate program. Very few people, not uncle, because when he came for my graduation here, my master's graduation, I think I found Silomban. inspiration continues. You have to go continue. So I tell, of course, I tell learning few other people. Even my friends, I didn't tell them until graduation. Only I don't go in school. Be busy. Because aiming for Ebrima, sometimes if you don't have the strong will, you cannot do it. Coming honey bijang opportunity bije wasifa because near da ele ko mole ko bekram it didn't say bekram more. It is carbeting. So new world so many people, intelligent people, that are 20 times more intelligent than me in my case because of this. So it was sacrifice later. Yeah, for that sort gain, for future. Who feels it knows it.
Knows it, yeah.
So Ebrima mojamana jankwa for nyame minya lonko yake ni awa do man drop out because of that. So ntongo wo fonko alta. But neaji be no journey for na. It's not amanjo ka big rest na kilwan. Yes. I came in 98. I was young. I thought the whole world is in my hands. Batije, Fatije, Uncle TJ, Fentije, American influence for nyaming. Wooing, thinking, what Karambong was it? It's always been my dream. I wanted to go to school. For common master's level, doctoral level. But it's always been at the back of my mind. I'm gonna get somewhere. So, the influence and youthfulness and all the other stuff, focus shift a little bit. But afterwards, not a start class alta demanding. Nga kumaza kabiring I believe 2005, if I recall well, nga class alta manta full time. Registered school. Over now, I was working at one company here. It is manufacturing company making metal forming like ne all order raw metals.
Yeah.
So it can design to different things, it can coral like different things, black chemical or iodize. Nka work in entire company. The what time on tolo now around mold $7 an hour, $8 an hour. Those people were paying like 15. Whoa, to me is everything. Ndara water, water, chemical or new so there's this mask more coming down.
Yes.
So nte mask when you near doing it, ila phone make a hand like a dry. So mboka do. Ebrima nearly killed me, man. So in terms of mask when you do, metal dust, new chemical inhale. All of a sudden, I'm weak on my knees. So I ignore, it's just, pain sort of all over my headache and stuff. So I thought to a point, into the thing, yellow carbon. So no, this is not just this something is more than just me. So I check everything to carry my check. So in other fanyoko, so senior resident of Konyoko, come doku sival can explain, Konyoko, what? Konyoko me time will deal off of work. It I see so on the thing, Ebrima, I borrowed in a pay because what I want extreme pain. I borrowed within a week. So not see, think. What? It's always been my dream to go to school. But let me now, take advantage of that and do that. I cannot continue doing this. So my school come time early 2000s, 2004. One class Janneh, two class Janneh. So proka intense kasi class intensely. Woman commerce around 2007, 2008. So now Kumasi, Minneapolis Community and Technical College. What I wanted to do was computers. I wanted to go into computer programming to be specific. But I was so arrogant when I went to school. Go talk to the counselors and all that. I can read and write. Why do I need to go talk to the counselors? So in that school, everything reading and writing. They put also a placement test. Indian or not native Indian, but India from India.
Yeah.
We came out the best on that placement test. So in other we run out of the phone call, but in Barmako, probably financial aid school continue. So Ebrima Kumas were nyama, take one classes here, two classes, some semesters from stop Bogota. So from an associate in 2008. So bring also so now do work for a little bit 2 years, moving back to school. I did an associate in nursing. So another 2 years. It's also a little less than 2 years because maybe that kind of accelerated program about 14 months. So no bang. So no 2 years okay, nga doko a little bit, again some experience. Then 2014, more on the back, entire bachelor's degree one. So now I did an accelerated program. So there's a lot of stories in this, but for lack of time, I'm just trying to expedite these things, to get to where we are right now. So bring over an hour for another a little less than 2 years. Because Nikoba container, pressure coming from outside, pressure coming from home, and on top of that, take a school job out of pocket. Yes, financial aid bijanne, financial aid dealer, but financial aid book a dealer based on based on your income. There's a certain level of income you also you book a financial aid deal, you book a qualified take also. So take a bracket la kono, book financial aid no. So I either pay or do kula fanaka. Sometimes they give you a little bit pre-school job. Sometimes you get $30,000 job school. Ebrima, I believe no. $30,000 go to job school. Sometimes. So I have to take this break. So near pay squeezed together. It took me about 8 years to get to where I am post-secondary. I mean, now one of my good friends was telling me, teasing me the other time, bring guy graduate. Like, Dr Abass, 50 years school. Guy, but come on, 50 years. So I go honey. Yes, it is. So that emphasis, I think, you have to ignore it. Intelligence, I remember bring that master's program of commerce, graduate school. I have a partner, Kenyaron, Dr. Manwa, Natalon partner, very intelligent guy. He was going to medical school back home, come be a story. Falter, and he has to do stuff. In that school. So he was my supervisor at Nkadogo Kendame. So I encourage that school. I'm parita initially, but bring the parita, yes, let's go. So na partner very intelligent guy. So Ebrima na 4th semester in school, you bombarded to a point. I felt like none of my class. Not about coming the money part, the effort part, but maybe the material or intensity, and then going to work. And I got to a point, guy go, no, I cannot do this. I'm going to drop out. New one, drop out. Anybody start that. We have this a course called pathophysiology, advanced 1 and 2. So near Kumasi in world because it's very tough. So you Kumasi in class 1. No, kill it prior, but all they are a joke. Ebrima Kanajan and Katara Siring, Nakanayale, na study remote. Can bring say 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Sometimes 4, 5 a.m. in the morning, and we have to go to work to be able to assignment or nila assignment or people minion savela. So it was so difficult, but that determination and the foresight, like not thinking of today. Now I remember being Dr. Bojan, Pasano Bojan.
Yes.
He graduated at a PhD. What I'm on to struggle with undergraduate. Go. It ain't on that. I was one thing I'll tell you, and I took that to today. One thing more for need of a family of irrespective of education or whatever it is. Don't think how long a better will when you can you can when you can have a work and man, never for next 2 years, next 3 years. Don't think like that. It I cannot. So another line so I added that to my arsenals, despite all the other determination. So anything nimbitala, miracle, mental how long. Nka dunga kono donga foko bila musomo no sini ndino mfongo fuda ala end. Yes. Akakola nyama. But yafa nyama kolom de pressure from home, pressure from here, people with families and all that. It's very, very, very challenging and very difficult. But who feels it knows it.
Who feels it knows it. Badingoli once again celebration of Sotojang Gambia Gunjur specifically is in Gunjur lucky bao kanying educated elites movement ke manufacture ke produce war has to only be the credit to that town bao foundation wala sinta je, somebody told me ko ni data gunjuru ni data fenyi no le bika feko so ba ni londo ni ne ka a jinile but anyway londo ka nyini nin kando ko ne la momo mal la fi wo hitala the probability tala no especially here but mbe buba ya ture be konton Dr Abass en family friend en badingo wala babu karma janti massive babu said massive congratulations Dr Abass, incredible guy, another finest son of Dabanani, so Doctor coming for drone, the whole purpose of this coming ningunyur online ya je drone, Mr. Landin Nyasi mvedembe fanantonton tentundambe jayela, congratulations and keep shining brother, and mo jamal be jibela mo jama fanambe jibela, but the whole purpose, because I know I have to drag you pure na jang, because bao ibe hesitated in there, you are an introvert, you don't want to come and discuss in Zubari. I mean, for a while, the whole purpose of improving role models will create na dinde wali, because be kununtole minni soto the role models many ya long ko inyabe la whole act of society kono bakel. The role models are people many ya long ko imal londo fanko baba ke dinde wal be wala muta role model di education sketa moli na fantan wala ti bi and womu minti womu jahiliya masi boleti bawo fe wo fennete hannin kodo ni ka soto jahiliya konate na fala, because at some point is going to evaporate one way or the other, because it are managed properly. Education has to come first. Inyanta londo soto la leya long ke tilindami wo lampo etare fongoto e kanela siloje ni wonde nibe dibo kono hannin tarono mun sane kunnele be kunto e be takilale one way or the other and dibe sandilan. So wala ya sabu nin dinni wali karamota ya downplay womu wo society la masi bolet bawo dulado yeleta dula fankata londo da mali asamba min ninti babol falin fewo fende ndolmin bija wi no be nyami mi no be mo killing wala tinga downside ni soto wala soto bari londo le ta ya fanka anun nadino kila wala for the first thing alamanna ala sakila ta ala do akay ko ngeki yeta bari no ay ka kila dondika londo di ala katandi molla ko dunia chabo mu londo le nga Ahmed Manjan na quotation do mo yako kila ko ni lafta dunia tinele ka londo le nyini ni lafta lakira tinele ka londo le nyini ni lafta dunia ni lakira fanambe tinela ko londo nyini.
Yes.
Nothing else but londo.
Yes.
So londo is the key. So in society was society that bisali ta for londo downplay, what society is doomed to fail.
Ebrima
Yalindina kan Dr. Mbe mfango doma Raoul Toure mbe fana congratulate la ko Dr. Abass mbe Allah preserve his baraka. Doctor, go ahead.
Yes, Ebrima, love the in point of ma hakilo mo waje bari akumara bakele ngo emphasize. Elo niko mo ko karam komi, especially in the family. If I tell you I don't want to go there because that's their own stuff. But niko mo ko karango ito kamera ko ninko inte bedami high school sa on the current intella jang ni na jang anything basic e ka foyle ko high school hani be security anything high school on basic be on the current technology bitaka nyami dunia bitaka nyami, whether it's medicine, whether it is anything, it is education. But niko mo le kana ma ko kasi classroom mo kono kana wadam mecho anything you do ni aje twa wolenda ni mo edam kana ka minke aka miro aka opportunity la pour mira anu ni moy da miro doron ayenole Ibrahim ni to wawolo ndi jambi to wawolo average yelondi individually yemo fingolondi individually ni meche ko strength wise ndolebe danna physically one on one, but ni tara collectively ikan mara ku karo sifa bel ajara lonte hani fongo history dobje to laga fonni. It's so sad. That has to do with coming culture member mbulu saying it is among educational nyim fonka. Okay, nka nyimboro me nka fonka ta bakwe ka ta tuwa wuliya. There's a reason why tuwa wuliya ka do nyam. Tuwa wuliya one on one among fonga member ya wole be ya. Ku kin member ya bankole be ya molle be ya. Nka na janne ni ka si class ko non kedan. So that tells you ko intelligence amanje ko tele intelligent ila culture, the culture that they have. So Ebrima, just to add on to what you just said, parents will filter, society filter, system will filter, to put emphasis. Where them capital tiba, where them bullolal tiba, where them karalal tiba. Everything today needs that education to move on to the next level. Ita karolo can no be ko karolo kanyama 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and 10 years ago. Ita keno wanyama in my opinion. Ita bungo kalo wanyama be, and bungo kalo wanyama 20 years ago. Iman kiri Ebrima.
No.
Silo ka danyami B, silo ka danyami last 20 years ago imankali. Molke dia nyami, molke mira nyami B, ani molke dia nyami, ani molke mira nyami 20 years ago imankali. Karangola purpose mold. It's not necessarily cool. To go to this level, another thing. We don't even gonna talk about that. But to add on to go post-secondary, whether it's gonna be certificational, whether it's gonna be diplomas, what is required for each and every individual to this day, especially the young ones. Ni bodo Gambia ita ko kala Europe. Ita man kare man fello bita men kala. Yeah, the same thing. Mbare ndemo no sister demo adinkeba. The boy graduated at a high school at the University of Gambia. I will do whatever it takes to set example because family kono moma son karam. Yeah, for it. Look at me the kubintiko. Ha karam na fati wala karam. Mareka karam fonga interpret nyami.
Wallahi.
So ngo ndoke ko aita I told him karam mo safi jang karam mo de la safi. Atara Dakar visa de na jang. Hadu send more imagine in Kala Ebrima. You will not believe it because the kid all along Nakadiam can emphasize on be steadfast on your books. Read basic 12 years in high school. Name it be new primary school, primary 1 to primary 6. Ibrahim anything on me like 20 years in primary school. What time?
Wallahi.
But what is a drop in the bucket? So you didn't know when you focus on high school bandung ibuka keno. Grade 9 they drop out. It doesn't make a with that.
No.
What are you going to do with a grade 9 certification?
Yeah. Ikana current telephone batata, mukamando who found sotala. Nintara Jamie or for Dobby Jane Kankafo. You don't know. You finish grade 9, you finish high school, honey A level B. It's a for learning Karan, Molga Karan, for Bata, and Dokubuka Sotojan, all those things. At that level, so and one thing they funding kill Kukoleata Nyanya be a means to support. BBB la hanini resource kendo nata niake online, somebody will be willing to support you because of and all those things. So ni mole will deal bijang ni ko ita karamote to call mu follow and all those things. But Dr. coming in for drum, the intrinsic benefit of education. Wala karango la nafa mimu karango fang munda la karango. Ala outside external nafa ma wo fang wala the material nafa ni feng quality. And no hanin to ni tema wo accrued. Ni education also to society bill bawo bi tumando bato mo jama bi hata boja min karandi to le prominence min soto atema wo soto bara tela wo foundation o si for bi wo institution o mi yalon ka be bill kan not only than Gunjur but Gambia you can point it out bawo tele Arabic school ma fon kuma solo and I mol karandi bi nyabe wo mol lale wole min karandi maybe hata fa mama buko safe bara student ol min ma hata buje ate min karandi wole min karandi bi wole buko ol safe because I had a program with Dr. Danjo Jang o mo lamin toure wala karandi wala to mo hata bu fango lo so nyin no karango la nafati where it can germinate don't je mi ya kumasi wo fango men to bar ni ata ya ataji ko ni karanta dorong ite nyanda kala millionnairety then you fail because you don't see the intrinsic benefit of education moma nyanna tarraje londo be bulo imam e tara jahiliya ko because kila le fu ariat mo mu mebe ba na lo londo mu mebe do be je domoro fango abuka so fa ka kono ka sum so moment because domoro fango manage anu ala fango le manay ko le wo karandi directly so moto londi soto la katambi wala wo yalo so ni momi ya mira ko education wonyanta million wala dile ke millionaire to all those things then you don't understand the intrinsic benefit of education hada do lutale pour ye londo soto wala asabu berin kila adama dada alay adama dada kay minede ay londo le follow dial that example alay wala fa malay ko londi jana adama londa kay ko ikaran that's the foundation of Karango. Ikraman ke foundation of Karango. That's the time. Ala ko malay ko leko, ngamillo ngalima wolong, al atole nyilo nama adam nyininka kay karandi. Because I karandi londo lela. So he is telling us nobody can succeed here as a people. Without ima education or kumayandi, katambi fe ofenna. And this is not only coming yemin for katasi class or we mean the generic. Education is a minke do pural sitanya to mon mi yenda woda malela period other than that will be mo kilomolti doctor
Ebrima you cannot put it any better mean for nga amo code again you have the dunya ekran you have the lakira ekran you have the dunya lakira bele ekran There is nothing more than this. You know, men ka foye kakele defeated statement ka foye ko karamana fatala karaman kara way million so kare eko for but if you bring that down wo man kara ko million man so akoro beso no karamana silo nin karamana man taraji amanta afta lo point karamana ka wo create ni man karang ye kodo so mo le bela kodo tamandle. There's no way ma fo dan ko ton kodo mo but more me along ka business no bebu ila business of one way or the other karamana ka san ndeni de ka bisi me nganyo je bi me diamo le kamana be bunkin no kono 20 years ago nyima so self no min ke jibe jan science and kanyina o mo bundi outside ko jon la san la kita karango le wolbe ke Ebrima so niko mo le karango man go ita ABC 1 2 3 no be medicine is different from medicine yesterday. It is different. So wolo mu fenti mi alonko mbe move from where you are to where to the next generation ka bring agriculture on whatever it is. We have to be educated. We have to encourage that. We have to bring that culture back to influence my friends, everybody around me. Don't lie all the time. I mean, I always emphasize this core who feels it knows it. Cannot be 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and that has to do with what I'm doing.
Yes.
Now, one of my company sometime back, hospital actually. Na education department la head retired sai. London tara jele molbe complain na tunda funda jana akonya leader bangande akonya ko ale yalo ne ka moljo minna ba. Ikejo minna jam. Ka ngako awolo mundi. They don't pay you the effort ekaminke do kula. Ikejo la experience and the education you have. So woning hakilman le benye moyano. Experience is educational. Educational gives you experience. Like bunda lele. You know, another namanko do kula and all these times, every step of the way, do kula you gain respect. Financially, you gain respect. More level around like people keep especially in Tolo. Yeah, if you know what I meant, Tolo.
I know, yes.
So what it be? But in social media generational, it is a double-edged sword rather. When social media, I think I am connected, but I think people sit in Gunjur today. Yena cell phone okono jibe. Ite remember TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Ite amira all real life. So you wanna be like that. There's no shortcut in life, Ebrima.
No, there's no shortcut.
If you near bongolo be, then bongolo ite bongolo, Ebrima. Then na bongo boro nga cement banko linga cement bottle ning anyanta brick fanketan dala nga dilute. Ite bongo enda lo nyame ning handa bongo warti le bongo nyanya le bongo. Time odi ala don. No bongo boy le bongo betalaji. That's how life is. Life on board in general.
Exactly.
You know,
no shortcut in life. No shortcut in life. Dr. Silang, time of Elatata, we have only 7 minutes. Lafta ibe min na drong yo fago na terima felatunda wolo manjo to ture. Congratulations, Dr. Abass. I always tell people to complete just 1 semester in college. In the Western world is very difficult, let alone the highest degree. I salute your courage, effort, and determination. Thank you, Manju. Thank you so much. You know, who knows it, feels it. You know, that is true. You know, Doctor, the final word, walamu ibemu yamare lekela. You know, taking into consideration ila experience, ila journey, and ibe damin bi. Proof funding kelemi ya long ko ibe sirensu okono. They drop out from primary school here for you. They drop out from grade 9 and grade 12. It all fango sango be sanji mwan nimfenne. Woloko ibatata life lale. Puruka tandila ko effort and perseverance wolon to keep going to the very end. For lungo minne be low wala ila fred dinko kono. Never give up. And don't just take the shortcut, because probably a shortcut minta will have been the most difficult, long or difficult journey. So sometimes, badaraka wole fo se u kolon singo ya simbi ya mimbi, which be wole radiance sort of be in a society. So purisi the momo be nyilla moila is a long ibedaming. You can advise them so program or kuntuola ngamira for what you do ninga chance to sinamuruna.
Yes, Ebrima na I'm a lobby that I just mostly youths and Dinimolo. Everybody, including Dinimolo, Kebalo, including you and I. Yeah. And I don't know if you know this, but I am a die-hard environmentalist. The biggest threat we have to our life, whether it's here or whether it's back home, is the environmental destruction. Yo, niajibe jan, ujumala catastrophe jumala kejamia lonko ibuka imagine no bari jang kung amfo through ila foresight and in educational and in all those things put together it can recover no quick from ndolo but abefutanga fana ya environmental destruction. What I meant is especially in self-destruction of hero mean boy. I think war would cause us a bigger threat to our life than anything else. So I would encourage everyone, including myself, to be environmental conscious. Ngayirol fi nina kafunyoma rapos kafunyoma do dia mola ko nyoka kandisiva bentola jang birite benunja woman taraja ngai ko yalna mi o sab ko nyono ngai ko part of it has to do with ali yalla yirol min be boy ngai ko yiro ka aka minke almana falon fa na manke release oxygen in the atmosphere aka carbon dioxide min bon the atmosphere kon wol be siala jinala yirol boy and wo kan do ni extreme la ni extreme weather minka ka bek wol so ndronga means the best to do is to plant trees. What I'm not first advice. Second advice is to families, kids, youths especially. Kana miracle ibe Gambia le ita make no la Gambia. Ntolo mi mbebe jangal ko kambo ba make follow de ka foka abasi make le career make le foundation on build the Gambia. Ni mam foundation so hani ka ba ko info ni tara je. It's not gonna ibe batala mo lumbi je ni be honestly with you guys iba fola le. So jeni be kafunya dile jeni be 100,000 sikala 200,000 sikala ita wukuro fa silo kan o yela life put risk to go to Nyimbak way iko bita for greener pasture wukuro invest put it in school, put it in skills, targeting skills karamol bijele mina lango kan skills wa carpentry whatever it is or finish high school or at least school will correspond jang yes school o joja ina nanjang if you pay school here you ibe we still kana nanjang. So all of the can advise and to parents too. Parents all kind of dingul sacrifice, kind of dingul kila so much. Well, dingo mobe kavle dingo pura imago so bar kind of dingo use it for immediate gratification or a life for lack of a better word. Put malamba explain nyadile. But what cultures we should bring that culture back. Alanga karang not in the sense ko ita school ABC, but time will mean someone and that. So what I'm advice to everyone, including myself.
Dr. Baraka Bakinga Esa to Resoto, I am keenly watching the program. I'm really impressed by Dr. Abass' determination in his educational career. But what stands out was Yaya Jata, Mr. Janneh. Thank you for the wonderful program. I think Doctor should create another time for us youngsters because the discussion is very inspiring. Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Hannata Nadanta Woda Malela, be program winning, intention momentenga achieve le. You have a young person, me along Kabinjibeka, wherever he is, then, thinking, you should come here. I didn't know the environmental aspect of your things. I think, because because, it juxtaposed with our life, messed with our environment at some point, we are all going to go very early. Coming yemin for kunoli nin na tumbo nin susulala are getting aggressive because ila domain mudaminting dunta wale kono hani follow to kunoli mini ya lonko nunto mbike jesilo kon nyim kunu fingol mi ya lonko be gambia ntada gambia nga kunoje akasise kilo sunya kadinko singa ka maboje wole birin tolbe dindiari wol ka tarawulo da male kono but now because of ngela habitat be tinyale to the extent that they have to come and change ila life habit mi along ko it cannot be na manken toliat follow to do toli tumundi ngol man so because o tumbole be forest le kono wulo ko ika yiri dol dingol en tolbe kamin do me ka wolle so sa ngol be kuntu this is why ninga na juru wol ni fengo da tumbu koyo kana ifango ba fola nyami ya dunga ay du to so ay dunga kono du to be nyaare ni ayele akono be tinya so nyanta wolla la ngi link to en tolfango la personal lifestyle me along kon kam fango destroy along the way. So I will invite you specifically for that because that is very, very important. But Dr. Baraka Baba for dignifying this platform for your presence, even though it's so unwilling, but you can see your impact making on people, and more and more and more and more people are going to watch this for eternity, and alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and we are all inspired, because of Bibe Daming. We are proud of you. I hope young people, Hanna Bekele Kilineti, will look at you and say, Dr. Benjamin, definitely lafta kela wala nyama. I remember that the last the graduation of the Gambia College. You go, boy, your graduation was so inspiring to me. You go, as a teacher. And I went to Gambia College, just because inspired my experience with the gowns, what that time, the speeches that happened there. So I want somebody here to say, Dr. Iminke, because Dr. Mang, there's nothing special about him. I effort like I have a priority long, even though along the way, because more tetarraje gunjur be mini life enjoy rappers boys all but we all and he's here with the doctorate hand. Doctor, congratulations once again in the Biberal Tentulambel Jaila, Mbena boss fananina me mutamasingo to lamin jam membe Tentulambe Jaila Ningunjur online manebeno mumepe once again Nimfrita what drum binamuru najane Nadia Talai Alman Suto Diala wherever you are and enjoy your night. Thank you.
Gambiana. Welcome to Greenville Estate in the heart of Gunjur, just minutes away from the Gunjur Highway. The estate is located in a serene and nature-oriented environment, which makes it the first community in the Gambia certified by the National Environmental Agency. As part of our Going Green initiative, beautiful trees grace the landscape as you drive into the estate, and we are planting even more trees. Go green and own a piece of our Greenville dream. With 673 plots of land available, you can purchase a plot today and start construction immediately. Find your next home at the Greenville Estate, an affordable estate that suits any budget.